You know what they say, 180k views means the doctor doesn't upload for a month. Okay, I think Animated James has a more consistent schedule than I do at this point. But you know what? I'm back, because Papa needs more pony dollars. Okay, put Pinkie Pie in the thumbnail again. I think there's been quite a few videos made on Friendship is Witchcraft before, but this one has the benefit of hindsight, okay? Have you seen this channel's track record? I was gonna talk about Friendship is Witchcraft before Griffinella decided that he liked children, and I might make a separate video on him one day, but you know what? We're gonna try to look past that, okay? This is a Griffinella video. It's not to say I won't make 900 jokes about it, though. I will. So, it's June 2011. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is starting to get popular. The Brony fandom itself is still kind of in its infancy, you know, we're a while off from the college humor Brony sketches.
And don't think I've forgotten about you, Pinkie Pie.
Can pony toys get violated?
Yep, I think that should have been a sign. I'll always love early Brony fandom content, like Sad My Little Pony. What the fuck you mean this has 120 million views?
Can pony toys get violated?
There's so many videos like these. Like, I really like the description of this one. To all the Brony out there, and to my grandpa has passed away, I'm really going to miss him. Rest in peace, Grandpa Gruff. We're all gonna miss you. Anyway, it's here where we meet our two protagonists, Jenny Nicholson and Griffin Lewis, also known as Griffinilla, also known as Fandroid, also known as Prison Inmate 306768727. Collectively, they were known as Sherclop Pones. You know, it's funny because Sherlock and Clop, like a horse. Or it could have meant Clop, like.
I kind of watch porn relating to ponies.
Are you fucking with me?
No, it's called clopping, Dad.
As Sherclop Pones, they created Friendship is Witchcraft, a My Little Pony Abridged series. If you have no idea what an Abridged series is, it's basically when somebody or a group of people will shorten, abridge, something in a comedic fashion, most commonly with comedic voice dubbing. Man, I saw a fucking Wikipedia over here. Can you tell I read the TV tropes page? What made Friendship is Witchcraft stand out compared to the numerous other MLP Abridged series was that it was, you know, actually well written. The episodes also featured a plethora of original songs, many of which becoming iconic in the fandom. I mean, as iconic as a niche My Little Pony fan song can be, unless it's fucking Discord.
Discord! Or be to pray alone, or we just accept the song and table back.
You may have heard of Brony, Saber Spark.
The majority of these songs were written by, god damn it,
I can keep away the creeps.
Jenny did the voices, Griffin did the music, they wrote together, and as much as I hate to say it, I really, really like the music. You know, good job, Griffin, now stop liking kids. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how to talk about the series itself. Its humor is very surrealist and nonsensical. There's very little actual plot, so forgive me for not giving deep LS Mark watching The Simpsons for 6 hours level analysis, okay? All you really need to know is, Twilight is an asshole and has incestuous feelings for her brother. Fluttershy is a cult leader, Rainbow Dash says her own name a lot, Applejack and Rarity are war veterans, Pinkie Pie is, you know, she's there too, and Sweetie Belle is a robot.
We all don't have our cutie marks. We're all sentient biological life forms.
And we all like ice cream.
That's the entire series wrapped up for you. Friendship is Witchcraft's humor is meant to be bizarre and somewhat incomprehensible at times, and that's another reason why I think it stands out so much. There's this part in episode 1 where the characters continuously repeat variations of the line, talk about eye candy.
Talk about eye candy. Talk about eye candy.
Talk about eye candy. I don't get it. You two will be our bird's eye candy view.
So many people were confused by this that they had to explicitly state on several occasions that it wasn't an in-joke and that it was intentionally supposed to be surreal. But my personal favorite bit in the series is Rainbow Dash constantly repeating variations of Rainbow and Dash.
I need to dash. This is so un-rainbow.
In episode 4, it's established that robot ponies are just a thing. And at the end of the episode, we're introduced to Sweetie Bot. Probably one of the most well-known jokes to come out of Friendship is Witchcraft. The joke is Sweetie Belle is a robot and nobody knows, not even herself.
Now who shall hug me?
Sweetie Belle.
Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon also get introduced in this episode, and they are just by far my favorite characters, probably only next to Twilight. I didn't realize just how many iconic parts come from this episode alone, but alongside Sweetie Bot, the phrase "buy some apples" comes from this episode, and probably what is the most well-known song in the whole series, Pinkie's Brew.
I'll cook up a solution with the knowledge I've accrued. They say a kitchen time saves 9, but I'm just saving 2.
It was one of Animated James's favorites too, that's right, 2 mentions in one video, baby.
If you guys aren't good at stand-up, why did you agree to do it?
Pinkie's Brew also gets mentioned in that one god-awful Brony documentary by John Delancey, you know, the guy from Breaking Bad. I could make a whole video about this documentary, it's so damn funny. In episode 6, they start off by saying they got a cease and desist from Dole. the fruit company. So every instance of the word apple is just censored with tons of different fruits.
Happy Molest Fest,
Lemon.
Jack.
While y'all are here, you feel like bobbing for an...
Watermelon.
Episode 8 is my personal favorite. It's revealed that Twilight has incestuous feelings for her brother, Francis Sparkle. This leads to Twilight breaking into just my favorite song in the whole series.
I gave you my heart and then you turned around. Twilight, please make the song end. If we're a bunch of floating heads, just take it from me, I know you'll come around.
And it wasn't produced by Griffin. It doesn't get better than this. In the original episode, Cadence was actually evil, so in the Friendship with Witchcraft version, Cadence isn't evil, and she donates to charity. Whoa. This is a problem that the series has occasionally. A lot of the writing is pretty clever, but there are these parts where they just go with like the most obvious kind of bland choice. The same thing happens with Fluttershy, where they just take her character and turn it into just the most obvious counter. Like, oh, she's so lovely and everyone loves her and she loves everything. Yeah, let's make her a cult leader. Ha! Episode 9 released in August 2013, and it was the last official episode. There were plans for a 10th episode, though it was never made. They did end up doing a live reading of the script at Everfree 2015, which was pretty cool. In 2014, they started an abridged series for Equestria Girls, only getting 2 episodes in before just abandoning the Sherclop Pones channel altogether. Even part 2 went unreleased until 2016. In the description, they say they may make another Friendship is Witchcraft episode one day, but yeah, I don't think that's happening. Okay, it kind of did. In 2019, Griffin made a 5-minute Friendship is Witchcraft short for an abridged collab. However, it was just him and Jenny wasn't involved in any way, so I don't really count it. There was also a second series on the channel called Kimmy Sparkle Reviews, a parody of Brony analyst channels at the time, you know, like
Saber Spark.
These videos are kind of funny, but they're not Friendship is Witchcraft, so, you know, we're not going to talk about them, but they're there.
Number 3. Rarity goes away forever.
Friendship is Witchcraft got, like, stupidly popular. In 2012, the merch company We Love Fine released a Sweetie Bot shirt officially licensed by Hasbro, which, you know, was cool. Kind of ironic considering they were constantly filing takedown notices on Friendship is Witchcraft episodes. It's hard to get exact view numbers because of this, but archives from the start of 2013 show some episodes having views in the, like, upper hundreds of thousands, the songs having even more. Eventually, they just got so fed up with these takedowns that they created their own website, which seems a bit overkill for a fucking My Little Pony fandom, but what do I know? I talk about Matthew Littlemore. I mean, this website was kind of cool. I mean, you could watch the episodes, listen to the songs, send nudes to Griffinilla. Ooh, not that one. I want to briefly talk about the songs for a minute. While most of the music was done by Griffin, a few of the songs like The One I Can't Say and It'll Be Okay were produced by other people. The credits music to episode 7 was produced by the fucking living Tombstone. Hey, he made that Mercy song with Black Griffin. Oh no. What's with all these Griffins grooming children? I'm tired, boss. Grandpa Gruff, there's something you aren't telling us. Also, the reason I can't say the name of this song is because it contains a Romani slur. In fact, this slur is said repeatedly throughout Friendship is Witchcraft. According to Jenny, this was because they inserted a ton of Hunchback of Notre Dame references throughout the series, and this was part of that. They thought it was a neutral word, which it isn't. Fuck it, we're putting all the blame on Griffinilla, okay? You killed Fandroid Fred. This had really funny unintended consequences. This song in particular went viral on TikTok, so now you have teenagers in Pinkie Pie cosplays dancing to the silly slur song. Yeah, good luck getting a job in the future. I'm already making an I Love Kim Possible a lot video about you.
Looks like I don't have a future.
There's also this one, like, infamous review of Friendship is Witchcraft from 2013 where he just, like, he doesn't pick up on half the jokes. Like, he misses the obvious ones, but he picks up on the less noticeable ones. Like, what?
So tall. Well, it is a tall thing.
Did a second grader just take over and start writing the script? Oh no, wait, that would be too generous.
I could show so many clips from this video. It's so fucking good. He wants to be Doug Walker so bad.
For one, in Dragon Baby Gone, they mixed up Applejack and Rainbow Dash's elements. They didn't fix it. Poorly. And as a bonus, the lines were poorly redubbed.
That was the joke.
One more thing. In Fully Match a Pony, excuse me one second.
What, is he jerking off?
It's called clopping, Dad. It's something every brony does.
So, what's the lesson here? I don't know. In the aftermath of Friendship is Witchcraft, Jenny now has her own successful YouTube career, probably far more glamorous than making fucking My Little Pony parodies. She made a really good video about the Brony fandom and her time in it, which I encourage you to go watch. It's great. Yeah, I mean, or just go watch all her videos. They're all amazing. Griffinilla also had his own successful channel. Keyword there, had. He became very well known in other fandoms like FNAF, Undertale, Bendy, Cuphead, Hello Neighbor, you know, all the usual nerdcore suspects. He rebranded himself as Fandroid Music in 2016 and ended up doing some not very great things, and the Fandroid channel has just been dead ever since. I know, I've joked about him a lot, but Friendship is Witchcraft is so much more than Griffin Lewis, and I don't think what he did should really affect how you view it. So, dear Princess Celestia, yeah, that's right, we're bringing this back. What did we learn today from this video essay?
There's one pedophile.
Am I gonna have to keep you away from the local petting zoo to keep you from fucking the little horses?
What?
At the panels or around the dealer's hall, I'm too bashful at my very first convention. I'll be silent, but on Twitter, I will post about it all.